suspended from high school at least once a month for arguing with teachers and fighting with students. He had a brother in prison who was a long-term offender. Soon after Garret and Destiny began living together, Garret's violent side emerged. He began exerting control over Destiny, okay. But Destiny's family was suspicious, and they summoned the police to Nadle, where they found Destiny with 2 black eyes and bruising to her cheeks, her thigh, her shin, and fingers. Destiny complained of having painful ribs as well. And upon interviewing Garret about Destiny's injuries, Garret said he became jealous of another man who seemed to have been flirting with Destiny at a party. Destiny told police that although she did not want to live with Garret anymore, she was afraid he would make good on his threats to get his friends after her if she left him. Garret also told her that he would unalive himself if she left, and that everyone would hold her responsible for his death. Honestly, the utmost, like one of the, if not the worst manipulative tactic that you could use on someone to make them stay is threatening to harm yourself in any way. Garret pleaded guilty to assault and to breaking the no-contact order. He received was ultimately sentenced to a total of 11 years in prison. Only 11 years for murdering someone. He received a 1.5-day credit for each day he had already spent in custody. Thus, he only served 8 years and 4 months. See, it's things like this that are the reason why I like to do true crime cases, because that is ridiculous. To have only served 8 years for killing someone. If I'm feeling this angry, I can only imagine what the people close to Destiny are feeling, have felt, have dealt with, have had to work through. Now, many people, including myself, believed that Garret deserved a lengthier sentence due to the viciousness of his attack and the callousness he demonstrated by not seeking help as Destiny lay dying. Courtroom spectators who heard about the extent of Destiny's injuries for the first time were shocked, and some even cried unconsolingly. Family and friends were unfazed by Garret's false show of tears, as Justice Miriam Grover took 1 hour to read out her reasons for Garret's sentencing. As Garret was led away in handcuffs, some people uttered comments meant for him to hear. He was in a foul mood, it was said, and he left the courtroom scowling at his lawyer, accusing him of doing a bad job of defending him. Boy, you're lucky that you even had someone who was required to defend you, because who in their right mind would? Now, though it seemed an obvious supposition that the motive behind Garret's actions was his loss of control over Destiny when she refused to leave the party with him, others have said that he was also angry because Destiny had discussed the possibility of moving to another reserve. But regardless of the motive, Garret took the life of a person, a mother, a daughter, a friend, to sickly satisfy his distorted, twisted interpretation of Destiny's attempts to free herself from his clutches. Some called Garret a classic abuser, and I think it is fair to conclude that Destiny did make attempts to save herself. Destiny's mother, Vivian, now raises awareness about violence against women and those who may be struggling with abuse and don't know how to help themselves. She believes that there are many, many women, unknown and alone, who are being beaten, who are living in fear of their abuser, and who could, like Destiny, one day be the victim of murder. cases involve women and girls under the age of 31, and most especially women aged 19 to 30. The vast majority of these women, specifically 88%, were mothers. Although 80% of documented murder cases in British Columbia occurred in urban areas such as Vancouver, only 6% were murdered on the reserve, as in Destiny's case. And the Canada-wide average is about 19% of women being murdered on the reserve. And another quite compelling statistic is that 49% of murdered women and girls in British Columbia were killed outside or in a public place, compared to 41% nationally. And just over half of the women and girls died in a residential dwelling versus almost 60% nationally. Now, the missing and murdered Indigenous women movement is spreading rapidly. The growing movement symbol is a red hand over the mouth, and it stands for all the missing and murdered Indigenous women whose voices have been silenced, and it stands for the oppression and subjugation of living Indigenous women speaking to the media and to government institutions on their own behalf and on the behalf of their sisters who are gone, saying with persistence and conviction, "No more stolen sisters." So that is everything that I have for you all today. I really wanted to highlight that last part with all of the statistics. I think it is really important to get these cases out there, to really highlight how prevalent this is. This isn't something that, happens to people we don't know. This is stuff that happens to people we probably know. This could be our neighbors. This could be our friends that we don't even know that part of their life. Or maybe we do, and we're too afraid to confront that possibility of it existing so close to home. So I really wanted to discuss this case and to share that background, that those statistics with you all, really. This case it was very frustrating to read about, because there were so many opportunities to save Destiny, and this is just the reoccurring theme, the reoccurring story, is that there were so many chances and they were all missed, and it leads to women. And sometimes, I know there's a recent case that I just watched it's